Today we have a question about subtract and why would you use subtract versus slice? Well, we have a few more things to add to this. This is the Creative Crafters Podcast. Hi, I'm Bette from Bette's Makes, and this is your questions answered. Sometimes we learn something new about things we already know about, so we're adding this tip each week for specific things to do with Cricut Design Space. So have you ever wondered how to use subtract to make sure what you have created is just one layer? Is the big question. Here are the things that you can do. Number one is create your shapes on the canvas. It can be any shape or anything you've uploaded. Make sure the back layer is the larger layer of the whole project, because if it is smaller, this will not work. Subtract does not work unless your back layer is the one that things are being subtracted from. Now, once you have everything in order with the large back layer and other items on top, it can be more than one. It could be 1, 2, 3, it could be 6, it could be 8. It doesn't really matter, as long as they are individual items that will be subtracted from the one behind. So select everything, then go to the Combine menu and then select Subtract, and then you'll end up with a brand new shape. And that shape, if you look in the Layers panel, will show Subtract, Basic Cut, and then it'll show the items that you have added on top of that first shape. In the case of the example we had done, you will find this in our blog as well. We had a star, a heart, and then the background was a larger heart, and we cut those out. And you will see that in the Layers panel as a number of items. Now, those items can be duplicated by themselves and used in another part of the project while the subtract stays intact, so that you will have copies of all the little items that you want. Now, if you want to make this just one layer, so it acts as one layer, and then you can use things like contour and other operations, you will have to merge that layer of subtract. So what I suggest you do is make a copy of your subtract item and push it off to the side just in case you need to get back to it, and then use that subtract layer, just select it in the Layers panel, and then go right down into the Combine menu again, and you will find at the very bottom of your Combine menu, you'll see Undo Subtract and Merge Layers. You want to click on Merge Layers so that you have just one object. Now, if you look back in the Layers panel after you click on that, you will see that the object has turned to merge. It is one item. Now, if you want to add other operations to that merged layer, for example, click on the new merged layer and then look over at the bottom of the Layers panel. You'll notice that contour is now highlighted, so you can turn off or on the different little areas that you have cut out. This has been the Creative Crafters Podcast and your questions answered.